Dating is so weird because, like, I want to be nice to you on our first date. I want to be nice to you because I want to show you who I am and who I can be and who I'm trying to choose to be. However, I don't know you. You are a stranger. You could be a piece of shit. And so then why would I be nice to you? Why would I be nice to you? I want to be nice to you because I work really hard to try to be a nice person. What does that look like? I say please and thank you when I order at a restaurant. I'll hold the door open for people. I'm not a pretentious piece of shit, okay? I'm not perfect. I have my faults. But I try to be like empathetic towards the people I interact with, okay? But you could be a piece of shit. And so I'm being nice to you more for me to show you who I am in the hopes that you'll show me who you are. However, you could be a piece of shit. And then why would I want to be nice to a piece of shit? I don't. Now, I don't want to be guarded. Because what if you are not a piece of shit? What if you're awesome? What if you're the one? Then I want to show you who I am and I want to be nice to you. So I don't want to treat you like shit because that's not who I want to be. And also, what if you're great? And what if I'm nice to you and you're nice to me? My phone ran out of memory, so I had to delete some shit. And I wanted to do this all in one take. How do I know that you are not psychotic? I've been going on a lot of first dates in the last year. And a first date to me isn't really a first date. It's like a pre-interview to make sure that you're real, to make sure that you're not psychotic, to make sure that you are who you say you are, or at least from our texting and the photos on your dating profile, and to gauge an overall vibe assessment. The second date, I would say that would actually be a date where it's like, we can go somewhere nice, or maybe I do something hallmarky, like get you flowers, or bring you a cupcake or something. The first date, I do want to make a good first impression, but I don't know you from anything. I went on a date a couple months ago, and I had just been out of town for 6 weeks. And I went on a date. We went to a movie, spent 4 hours together talking, went home. And before I left, I was like, I've been away for 6 weeks. I have a lot of work that I have to do this weekend. We went out on a Thursday. My sister's also been away. I want to see her because she's back in town now too, okay? The next day, I don't ghost, I text. I text a little bit. Then the next day I get a voicemail. You piece of shit. You said you don't play games. You're ignoring me. You're lying. I told you I was going to be busy for 6 weeks. I was just away for 6 weeks. I've got a lot of work I have to do. And I had just been nice to you for the whole night. I just went on a date, went for a walk at the beach. I held your shoes while we walked. We played the What Would You Bring on a Desert Island game. So it's a fun creative word game. Shows you I care about like your brain, and we laughed, and like that I value your intelligence. That sounds like such a nice guy pick me thing, but it's not, because I actually really do love that game. But what we're talking, texting, and then just blocked. And fine. You don't owe me shit at all. I just am so exhausted by downloading all these new people's lore on the first date, when I feel like dating is this weird thing where it's like you have to give and get before you even know if something's gonna happen, because that's how you figure it out. And you're like, yeah, duh, that's how like life works. But it's like you're investing and putting all this time and work and energy and money and brain space into something, and you're also getting it taken from you. So you're taking it in, but you're also kind of getting used, and it's like before you even know what is what it is. What it is. What is it? Okay, this is my epilogue. I was on FaceTime with my parents the other day and I was like, I don't trust anyone anymore. And I don't mean I don't trust my friends and family, because I do. And I trust new people who are friends, who that like become new friends. And I trust like I don't know, the guy holding the door open for me that I'm gonna walk through, he's not gonna slam it in my face. So like I have trust in things. Like I trust, okay, this doctor's who's gonna cut off my toenails gonna like do a good job or whatever. But what I mean is like you turn a certain age and you're single long enough that you're like, I want to be open to trusting you, because if you're just like a cynical, jaded piece of shit, no one wants that. But I don't trust anything that you say at all until it has been backed up by actions and time. And I'm somebody who I'm like, oh, I get a vibe right away that I like you, I don't like you, or I'm indifferent. And I'm really good at, even like with friendship, I'm just like, oh, this person's so cool, like we're gonna be friends. But with dating, I can feel that, but like I have to, for my own safety, I have to be open to you so that I don't come off cold, but I also have to be protected that like every text could be the last. Every date could be the last. And I mean, you really want to get real? That's how life is. A couple months ago, a tree fell on my uncle. Dead. I mean, the last text could be the last text for anybody. Or you could be married for 30 years and then your partner's like, I want a divorce because I'm bored. You don't know. We don't know anything. That's kind of scary and sad. But, like, so I kind of have this weird thing, because I've never been in a romantic relationship before, even though I've been on the dating apps for 12 years. I have this thing with my friends, and my friends don't know this, and it's not like an official thing. It's just kind of like something I've noticed. I have this 5-year thing where if I've been friends with you for 5 years or longer, we're going to be friends forever. I just feel like we're going to be friends forever. I have a couple friends, they come to mind that I've been friends with for like 17 years, 13 years, 8 years, and it's just like, we're just friends indefinitely now, forever. There's other people in my life who have kind of come and gone, and I've been friends with them maybe for a year, 2, 3 years, and it just kind of fades out. Nothing really bad happens, but usually I try to keep in touch, and they don't, and it's just like, okay, c'est la vie. But I kind of feel like with a relationship, and I know it's on like a different level and speed and intimacy level, but I don't know if it's because like my parents dated for 5 years before they got married and they've been married for like 40 years, or what it is, but I kind of feel like I have this 5-year rule in my brain with people where it's like once I've known someone for 5 years or longer, I can kind of like exhale and relax. I'm like, you're gonna be my friend forever. And I kind of feel like that with dating. Like, I would never marry someone if I knew you less than 5 years. Unless you're in the military and I can get those military health care benefits. Then I will marry you. But, aside from that, these people who get married after meeting for like 6 months, you don't know this person. You don't know them. You don't know them. You think you know them. You don't. You don't. You don't. How are you not scared? Anyway, I wouldn't move in with someone unless we were dating at least 1 full year. And we had a major problem, fight, tragedy, somebody died, somebody lost their job, and we worked through it together and we made it to the other side. It's very easy to be in love when you're flying first class, eating sushi, and having a big old great time. Real love, commitment, romance is Somebody gets sick, and are you there for them? Somebody goes through a career change, and are you encouraging of them? Someone's parent dies, and you are emotionally uplifting to them, right? You get into a fight and you work through it. Not like, oh, we just never fight. You never fight. I fight with myself. You don't fight? It's not about not fighting. To me, it's about fighting and working through it and getting through it to the other side. Because the only thing I can compare things to are my friendships, because I've been single. And all three of my friends, we've had at least one kind of thing, and we've worked through it, and we're still pals. And other people, haven't worked through it, and we aren't friends. Dating is fucking crazy.